Good morning everyone, and welcome back to day 5 of our recent Norway trip. As you can see, Norway is looking a little bit more stunning than normal, if that's possible. The sun is shining and I'm out fishing. Welcome back everyone, welcome back to day 5. My name's Wayne and it's an absolute privilege to be out fishing for you today in this sunny winter sunshine here in Norway.
Heading up the west coast in the morning to find a place where no one knows our faces or our names. If we don't leave now, we might never make it out alive. Plans are changing, rearranging all the time.
As you can see, I'm already fishing. To be honest, I checked these out straight away when I got here. They were my rigs from last night, so they're not pop-ups. So I've got a rag bait on one, 6-foot pulley pennel, and a herring bait on a 6-foot pulley pennel on the other one. No pop-ups, no bling. As you know, this time of year, you are not allowed to target halibut, so we're out fishing for cod. I also like to pop my baits up in daytime to catch a cod. If I am lucky enough to hook a halibut, I am allowed to wind it in, unhook it and put it back. We are not allowed to keep them, but naturally we can catch them by mistake. Yeah, rig wise, you know, day 5. You've seen this lots of times. You've also been to this location. This is one of my favourite locations in Norway, middle Norway, to fish. As I mentioned in a previous video, we are fishing near Trondheim, 2 hours away. The fishing in this area is not great, if I'm being honest with you, compared to North Norway, but it's definitely better than the UK. We managed to come out here and do these trips for probably £700–800 max. If you go north, it could be up to 2 grand. So there's your difference. I get 2.5 trips to 1 trip up north. So over those sessions, hopefully in the 2.5 trips, I catch a few fish. And I get to come out here and film for you on a budget, which is good. As you can see, I'm already fishing. You know by now, I've got my competition naggers paired up with my Fathom 15's 25-pound ultra cast with an 80-pound shock leader. This area chucks up halibut, cod, those big pollock you seen me catch, big cold fish. One problem, when we got here, there's some locals netting, and they just picked up a net all the way through here. Not great. But the fish we are targeting should come in on the tide. We are 3 hours from high water. The mark I'm fishing is snaggy as hell. We've got one area which we can fish here, and one area behind you where a friend of mine is fishing from the RAF. So hopefully between us, we can get into a few fish. The sun is shining, we've got the effort, we've got the rigs, and we've got the bait, so who knows. Wish us luck everyone. Welcome back to Norway. It's sunny, it's lovely. Let's do some fishing. How you all doing? Are you doing okay? Don't know what I was going to say then. I was going to say A-OK together and I went AK. Don't worry about me. I'm off your fucking nut, mate. So, this mark, awesome. Sandy, muddy bottom, 60–70 yards of rock. Rotten bottoms. When the tide's flooding in, pushing that way, it's not too bad. When it turns, I won't really be able to fish. Even with rotten bottoms, a whole lot goes. So it can be a bit of a shitter. I've got a little clear patch in front that I can guide the fish through, hopefully. But we don't know. The fish are there, it's just hard to land it. But that's how it is. What I'm going to do now is put some pop-up rigs out. As I mentioned, these ones were from last night. I've just got here and chucked them out. Just bottom baits, no bling, no pop-ups, no pulleys. And there we are. And where we've got hardly any tide, we've got a tangle and I've got my other rod. So we've done all right there. Good start. My name's Wayne and I've been fishing for 3 minutes. We all do it. Oh, got a rig around my foot. What's happened? Oh my God. Let's get this off. Let's get a normal rig out there. Put that there. So as I'm getting older, I have to put stuff in places because if I don't, I can't find them. We know about this. So I'm very structured with my fishing. Whereas a few years ago, I could just put stuff everywhere and be like, oh, there's a rig there. Now I'm like this. Bait needle, elastic, phone, head, rigs. You know how it is. It's not good, kids. Bum, ba, 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 ba. Oh. We've got a rig back though. We've got our first rig back. Yes, mate. So what we're going to do, we're going to fish here for probably 4 hours. As I mentioned, when the tide turns, it can be a bit of a bitch to get your kit back. We'll see how it goes. Then we'll go back, get some food, pick up Gemma. Gem's having a rest at the moment. We went out fishing yesterday for 12 hours. I think I broke her, but she's good. She's very good, as you know. She fishes really hard, but she is quite little. And believe it or not, she is built different to a man. That is a thing. Hope you don't mind me saying this on camera. Women are built differently to men, and she gets a little bit tired out. And that's not being derogatory to any women at all. It's just a fact, which are lost on quite a few people. But she's awesome. For me, she is the best female angler in the UK. But that's my opinion. Doesn't make it right, but I'm sticking to it. Right, what I'm going to do now is quickly show you my rig, and then we're going to bop it out there. And there you go, everyone. There's my 15-foot up and over with my rotten bottom set up with a massive chunk of herring. Nothing fancy. And there we go, a bit of mackerel. I've not really used any mackerel this trip. It's still frozen. That's why I've got my pop-up on the outside. It's pretty cold today and nothing is falling out, even in the sunshine. Right, the tide has just turned, so what I need to do now is cast more that way and then let my line settle, hopefully in the same bowl. I've not had a bite yet. Not a thing. So what I'm going to do is just pop this out there. Nothing fancy. You know this by now. Loose. Peaceful. I might cast them virtually in the same place again. And there we are. On the bottom, as before, and then just tighten it up. Just don't allow that line to go slack. The excitement and suspense of catching a personal best here in Norway keeps me going. It's not all about the bites. I've not blanked this year over here, so it's good. It can be hard. As I mentioned before, you're just looking for the bait fish. The herring are not in at the moment, so it's a lottery. Will you be lucky? You make your own luck by coming out and trying. Even up north, where there's lots and lots and lots more fish than where we fish, sometimes they struggle. As I mentioned before, this is pretty much like fishing the UK. It's pretty hard, but you've got a chance of a big fish. But it's beautiful, look. It's all about the fishing and not the catching. But luckily, the last few days, I've done quite a lot of catching, so I'm happy. Hopefully, when I bring you back, one of those rods, the Naga twins, will be bent with line ripping off. If that happens, I'll bring you straight back. You know this. We've got tide. We're at a good location. We've got bait. Good bait. We've got knowledge. And we've got skill. Kind of. That's why we keep coming. Any minute now, it could happen. But for now, I'm going to look around, watch your sea eagles, watch your waves, enjoy the winter sunshine here in Norway. It's pretty hard to believe, actually. The conditions have been perfect. We've had tide. It's looked brilliant. Not even a bite, not even a sniff. So it's coming up to 4 o'clock. What I'm going to do now is wind in, go back, get some food, have a quick shower, come out tonight and smash it out the park. 1 o'clock in the morning's high water. So yeah, come out and fish in darkness. I can't believe it. I've not even had a bite. That's the first time I've probably ever fished here and not even had one bite. And it's been perfect. I've not snagged up. Or shouldn't we say that now? But I haven't. Fishing's been okay. The catching has been shat. But yeah. And there we are. Yes, there's been nothing here. I can't believe it. And there we are. My God, it's the best I've ever fished this area. I've not got snagged, fished really well, got all my rigs back, but just no fish. Well, as you've seen, sometimes the best laid plans don't work. We fished really well, put some baits in, didn't lose any tackle, kept it fresh, moved around a bit, followed the tide, fished for 6 hours, nothing. Absolute blank. What I'm going to do now, as I mentioned, get back to the accommodation, chill out, get some more bait and take you out this evening, hopefully for a few more fish and maybe, if we're lucky, the Northern Lights. As you can see, I'm already fishing. I don't mess around these days. Fishing first, filming second, yeah? I've got about an hour of daylight, so I need to fish hard. I've popped up some Joe mackerel, hoping for a cod. I've not fished here before. It's a brand new mark for me. So who knows? It could be good. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's shit. But yeah, I don't worry. Sometimes when we come over, we fish lots of different marks, new ones, to try and find the good marks. But as you can see, it's beautiful. Not a breath of wind. Yeah. When it goes dark, I'll drop back to a 6-foot pulley, ragworm, herring baits on the bottom, maybe for a cod, a thornback ray. I've heard you get them around this area. Whiting, coalfish, pollock. The normal species you'd be targeting at night over here in Norway. I'm pretty tired tonight. Day 5. It's caught up with me. So we're just coming up to low water now. It's 6 o'clock. High water is midnight, so we're going to fish it all the way up. Maybe, hopefully, hang it out till midnight, if the fishing is okay. It's very peaceful. Just like at home. Well, nowadays it seems not the dumb thing to do, but you can actually go out and look yourself for a new fishing mark, and that's what I'm doing here in Norway. I've done it at home. Go on Navionics, find somewhere deep, somewhere you can park, hopefully somewhere where you can fish. And that's what I'm doing this evening. We do know of this area because we're staying just up the road, but I'm not sure anyone I know has ever fished it before. There's no fishing line, which is the sad reality. No bait packets, no nothing. So it doesn't look like anyone's been here before. When I got here, I checked out a plain lead. As you've seen before in my previous Norway videos, bounced the lead along the bottom and it's clear all the way out. This evening, as you can tell, the weather is perfect. But we know Norway can change. The reason why I'm fishing here is, as you've seen yourself, and you can see it's covered all the way around by land. The entrance is up there and it's covered by islands. So we are pretty much out of all weathers. Today and this evening we can fish anywhere because the weather's perfect. But as you know, most of the time out here you have an evil wind and weather conditions. So this mark could be brilliant. It could be somewhere we can go if the weather is really bad. So that's why I'm here. So I've decided to bring you along. So welcome along. I'm searching new marks here in Norway and hopefully I can find a good one. And here we go. Oh, we're on the fish. First fish at a new mark. Off we go. Into a fish. Feels like I'm into a cod. Doesn't feel big, but we're into a fish. First fish at a new mark. It's a cod, alright. Not bad either. Right, I'll handball this one out. Wow. We're fishing quite high up on the jetty, so I just there we are on the ragworm. Well, he's not the biggest, but it's a fish, and I'm happy with it. Hey, we're not blanking. Got him right on the circle hook. And there we are. Let's get him away. I think there's quite a few codling and stuff around here. While I've been messing around my camera, I've had bites on both. I just can't film for you at the moment, so hopefully this is alright. Oh yeah, we're in. Yeah, it's good fun and getting bites every cast. As I mentioned before, this is just a mark to come out of the wind. Not being funny. Oh, it's about a cod, I reckon. Feels alright. You can tell it's a cod by the head shakes. But yeah, it's quite good fun. I'm sorry I'm a bit grumpy, my stuff's not working, it's annoying me. So if you've got a little feedback noise, sounds like a high-pitched buzzing, I'm sorry. Just deal with it. Oh, it's a nice fish. Not a PB, but it's a fish. It's swimming alright as well. Head shaking. I can see colour. Yeah. Not the smallest. If I was on Chisel Beach, I'd be buzzing right now. Catch your knees. Have to handball this one in. This one's on ragworm. Oh, nice. Come on, sunshine. There you go. And there you go, everyone. There's a beautiful codling here at the new mark. That's 2 in 2 casts. Right, hopefully my sound equipment's working and everything's working fine, because I am enjoying this. Well, I'm not, but I want to anyway. You know what I mean. Thanks for sticking with me. And there we are. We're getting a bite every cast at the moment. We're still about 4 hours from high water. So it's quite good fun. Biggest fish I've had is about, I don't know, about £5. It's not great by Norway standards, but yeah, it's fine. As I mentioned, where we fish in Norway, it's not prolific. It's just comfy fishing. We love coming over. Yes, every now and again it chucks up some beautiful fish. But normally it's pretty hard. But I still love it. So thanks for watching. Anyway, I'll keep fishing. When we get some more bites, I'll get you on the action. I'll get you on the tips, and hopefully I can continue to make us a nice video. Just had a strange bite on the left rod. Just pulled down and stayed down. Might be a crab. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, it's come off whatever it was. It might not have. Feels weird. It's like something just grabbed it then. Probably got something on it. I'm not sure what. It's not fighting like a fish. What the hell is that noise? It's just my hand guard. What have we got? Oh. Got a white in the side. Yeah, that's no good, is it? I think I've been hagfished. Oh. A whiting and a hagfish. Oh my god. Oh. Look at that. That is vile. So that poor whiting has just been hagfished. So a hagfish has had hold of that whiting, and that's why it's got slime all over it. That, and he's dead. That is disgusting. Anyway, I'll sort that out. Ugh. Gross. Once I removed that hagfish, it's actually a haddock. A very small one and a dead one. We'll get this one back for the birdies. Whoop. I'll keep you live. I'll wind this in. I've had bites on both. Nothing massive. I don't want to be getting hagfished out. What is this? A fish. I might have a rock. This is weird. Oh, it is a fish. Feels like a halibut, but it's night time. What the hell is going on? Feels weird. Feels a heavy fish. Unless I got more than one. This Mark's fishing all right. This feels heavy. What have we got? Another cod. Another cod. No, it's not a bad one. He's absolutely inhaled that. Try not to trip over my rod rest and fall straight in. That'd be mint. It's quite a nice fish, everyone. There he is. There's no tide out there at the moment, and my up and over didn't unclip. But he didn't mind. Oh, we're on a fish. And there we are. Try not to blind you. I'll have a Norwegian codler. Let's go! God, he's nailed that. We'll keep that one for dinner. I was just thinking of packing up. Then my right hand rod just smashed down and come back. Keep an eye on that one. It's quite slack at the moment. That's a ragworm. I'll tie it up. Yeah, gonna pack up in about 10 minutes. Been out pretty much all day again. 11 o'clock at night now. Fishing hard. Come on. going on. Might be a fish sat on there. There's fish there. Don't think it's very big. I don't know. Yes. We're on the fish, everyone. Oh, he's not bad. Quite a nice stamp round here. They're like 3 to 5. Nice fish. Head shaking, look. Yeah, it's been a great day. Sun was shining. Oh, he's just come off, hasn't he? No, he hasn't. He's just swimming with me. Oh, he might have just come off. Oh, basically, that was inside another fish. Oh, he's been completely smashed there. Ah. He didn't have the hooks. That's a nice fish. That haddock is completely ruined. Anyway, that's why it felt strange. It's just hanging on the end. Anyway, I've sorted this mess out. Yeah. Anyway, everyone, on that note, I'm going to wind in. It's been another beautiful day here in Norway. Day 5. Caught a few fish. Just lost a decent one. That fish has been right inside. It's completely smashed up. Yeah. Poor little bugger. Anyway, it's day 5. Caught some fish. Gonna go home, get some sleep and bring you out tomorrow for the last day here of this trip in Norway. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you somewhere else tomorrow morning.